There's a strange moment that doesn't get talked about enough. You wake up one day, and the thought of interacting with anyone feels heavy. Not one person, not friends, not family, not even the people you normally enjoy. And the weirdest part? Nothing dramatic happened. You're just done. If you've ever felt this, you probably wondered, why do I suddenly want space from everyone at the same time? Psychology has an answer, and it's not what people think. This isn't you becoming cold. It isn't you turning antisocial. It's something far more intelligent happening beneath the surface. 1. You're not tired of people. You're tired of processing. Here's the part most people miss. You don't just hear people. You process them. Tone shifts, mood changes, unspoken tension, micro expressions, emotional undercurrents. Highly perceptive people run background emotional analysis constantly. And that processing power, it drains energy quietly until your system hits a wall. That "I'm tired of everyone" feeling is not social rejection. It's cognitive and emotional overload. Your brain isn't saying, "I don't like people." It's saying, "I have absorbed enough for now." 2. This happens to people who are emotionally responsible. Some people exist in conversations. Others manage them. You might be the one who keeps the peace, reads the room, responds thoughtfully, softens your words, carries emotional weight silently. You don't just show up socially, you regulate the atmosphere. That's invisible labor. And the people who do the most invisible emotional work are often the ones who disappear without warning. Not because they don't care, because they've cared past their capacity. 3. Your nervous system has a limit, even if your kindness doesn't. Kind people often don't notice exhaustion until it's extreme. They push through. They stay available. They keep responding. Until one day the body overrides personality, and the signal feels blunt. I don't want to talk to anyone. This isn't a mood. It's nervous system self-protection. Your system is trying to prevent emotional burnout, and it does that by cutting input. All of it. 4. This is what happens when boundaries are felt late. Here's a quiet truth. People who get tired of everyone at once usually felt small discomforts for a long time, but didn't act on them. They tolerated. They understood. They adapted. So instead of small, early boundaries, their system creates one large one: withdrawal. It looks sudden to others, but internally it's accumulated. 5. Smart minds need silence the way lungs need oxygen. History shows a pattern. Deep thinkers, creators, strategists, they all cycle between engagement and disappearance. Because complex minds fragment under constant social input, silence isn't isolation for them, it's integration. When you step away, your mind reorganizes. Emotions settle, thoughts connect, identity stabilizes. You're not escaping people. You're returning to yourself. 6. You're not losing empathy. You're protecting it. A common fear during this phase is, why do I suddenly feel distant? Am I becoming cold? Psychology says the opposite. You withdraw because you feel deeply. Empathy without rest turns into emotional fatigue, and fatigue feels like numbness. Distance is how sensitive systems recharge. You're not shutting down empathy, you're preventing empathy collapse. 7. This pattern belongs to quiet observers, not loud personalities. Some people recharge through stimulation, others recharge through reduction. If you think before speaking, notice more than you show, feel deeply but express calmly, then your energy drains differently. You don't burn out socially every day. You store it, then release it all at once. That's why the withdrawal feels sudden, but it's actually rhythmic. 8. The world pressures availability, not sustainability. Modern life teaches reply fast, stay connected, be reachable. But constant accessibility fragments attention and emotional stability. The people who step away are not failing socially. They're correcting an unsustainable pace, and psychology respects correction. 9. You're not meant to be emotionally open at all times. Not everyone deserves continuous access to your emotional bandwidth. Not every moment requires your presence. When you get tired of everyone at once, your system is reassessing where your energy goes. This isn't avoidance. It's selective presence, a sign of maturity. 10. Your silence is information. When you pull away, something inside you is trying to speak, but it can't be heard over conversation, noise, and expectation. So everything pauses. Silence isn't emptiness. It's a signal. And if you listen carefully, you might discover you weren't tired of people. You were tired of not hearing yourself. Gentle reflection. Next time this feeling comes, instead of judging it, try asking, what part of me needs space right now? That question alone can change how you see yourself. If this made you feel understood in a way you couldn't explain before, take a moment to like the video. It helps others find this kind of clarity too. And if you want more calm psychology that explains the inner world without labels or judgment, click the subscribe button. Sometimes the healthiest thing you can say is nothing at all.